can't tell you how much learning etiquette and protocol and presenting yourself in the strength of your femininity as a woman, just as June Dally Watkins has, as Australia's first top supermodel. I did a June Dally Watkins at 14 years of age, and I remembered how that course has really carried me through life. Thank goodness I had that opportunity, because when Reverend Fred Nile first invited me to a dinner, and I say the Reverend Fred Nile because he wasn't my husband at that time, I remember he rang me, and there I was on the balcony with rollers in my hair and my dressing gown, drying my hair on the balcony of my Department of Housing. And I received this call from Reverend Fred Nile, and he said, "Hello, this is Reverend Fred Nile. I would like to invite you to a Monarchist League lunch with our Governor Marie Bashir at New South Wales Parliament House." Well, I remember my jaw just dropped, and lots of things were going through my mind. And he said, "Are you there?" And I said, "Yes, I am." And I said, "Yes, I would like to attend. What will I wear?" And Reverend Fred Nile at that time said, the phone went silent. I thought, oh, did I ask an inappropriate question? And I heard later that he was thinking about what could he possibly advise me, because he didn't have the invitation with the dress code in front of him. And he said, very distinguishedly, "I will get back to you on that." And I said, "Well, thank you very much. That's wonderful." And I remember putting the phone down and jumping up, running through the house going, "I'm invited to New South Wales Parliament, and I've been invited by the Reverend Fred Nile, and I'm jumping with the rat." And I thought, oh my goodness, what am I going to wear? And I thought, I'm going to ring June Dally Watkins. What's the chance of getting June Dally Watkins on the phone? You know, the chances of that, nil to none. But I did it, and I thought, okay, I'll ring, they'll ring the office, I'll ring the office. And I did. And I said, I'd like to leave a message, thinking that I'd never get through to June Dally Watkins. And they said, "We will put you right through to June Dally Watkins." And I thought, oh my goodness, what am I going to say? What am I going to do? And June Dally Watkins here. "Hello, this is June Dally Watkins." She's absolutely an angel on the phone. So I then blurted out my story of school and where I was, what I was doing, and I was going to this lunch, and what was I going to wear? And she said, "Wear red, darling, red." And then I thought, oh, well, I better get onto the internet because I don't have time to shop around, and I'll look. And I looked for 3 hours, and then I thought, what am I really looking for here? And I thought, and then Kate Middleton's dress came to my mind, that lovely cafe latte one that she wore to the Queen's Jubilee for one of the luncheons. And I thought, I've got to get that dress. And I found it, and I found it in red. So I felt like my fair lady. I had come through Department of Housing with rollers and a dressing gown, got myself into a Kate Middleton dress, and there I was. I'd become the fair lady of that day. And I went there, and I arrived, and I remember I had to go to the bathroom, and as I went to the bathroom, everything had started and I was running late, and all of a sudden I thought, oh great, everyone's clapping. That means everybody's in there, so I'll run through the front door and I'll sneak in and I'll sit down. But what had happened, the entourage of Marie Bashir, the Scottish bagpipes, everyone had been announced, and because I ran to the right, I hadn't seen that everybody had queued up with Reverend Fred Nile and all the dignitaries, the music playing, the people clapping, and I thought, oh my goodness, they're already in there. So I ran through the middle of the door, and everybody's standing looking at me, and as I ran through the door, I thought, oh, and I looked and I froze and I poised myself. Everybody's clapping and smiling, and very gracefully I took myself to the right-hand side and the dignitaries and everybody else came in. And I remember just thinking, it was June Deli Watkins that taught me how to stay poised, how to dress, and I was able to carry myself for the rest of the function. So I was so grateful for that journey.